welcome back to the Ebony Odyssey. My name is Jermaine Long, and I am a servant of the Most High God. I really appreciate you for coming along, and as always, enjoy the journey. Today is another message that I received when I was sitting with my family, and I just wanted to try to share some of it that came to mind. It comes from Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 34, and it says, "Howl ye shepherds, and cry, and wallow yourself in the ashes, ye principal of the flock, for the days of your slaughter and of your dispersions are accomplished, and ye shall fall like pleasant vessels." Now, you always have to read the whole chapter to kind of get the context of it. But during our reading, some things just stuck out, and people love to take verses out of context. I know I do from time to time, but this whole chapter is talking about the judgment that's about to come uh, because of their disobedience to the Lord, because of their, and this is all the nations. This is all the nations because of their, unwillingness to follow, unwillingness to listen, unwillingness to, acknowledge God. And so, as I go through this, I just want to just give you what came to my mind on it. And hey, I can be wrong, but this is just what was put on my heart at the time to have understanding. How ye shepherds, you know who are the shepherds of our flocks. They are the priests, they are the pastors, they are the people that's in authority, all right? It says, "How ye shepherds, and cry, and wallow yourselves in the ashes, ye principal of the flock." So, shepherds crying and wallowing in ashes. Think about that. You would only do that when the house you've built has been burned down, not the house that the Lord built, the house that you built. Because a lot of people say it's my church, and a lot of people, say those type of things. But when it's all the Lord's, He is the one blesses. He is the one who gives favor, that gives inspiration, that gives wisdom, that allows people to sustain. He is the one that does it all. And we cry because of our wickedness, because of the houses we've burned down. And so it says, "Cry and wallow yourself in the ashes, ye principals of the flock." The flock follows, right? And so as it goes on, it says, "For the days of your slaughter and of your dispersions are accomplished." And, as we always do, we try to define these words. And so a dispersion, right? The act of process of dispersing, the state of being dispersed, the scattering, the separation, these are the things defined under dispersion. And now, as we see this and we think of this, what was dispersed? What has been scattered? And what it came to mind at that time is we are. The shepherds scattered us. The principals of the flock scattered us because we are Baptists, we are Protestants, we are Lutheran, Presbyterian, non-denominational. We are all these things, but we are not one. And the divisions of each, a house divided shall fall. How can a house divided stand? Because we have commonalities, but we don't regard each other in the same light. It's even, more so worse than the Pharisees and Sadducees. Because, when you're in your clique, when you are, with your people, not only is the colors involved, but it's the mindset or the thought for each denomination and the differences thereof that continue to keep us from where we are together, and who has come in and who has devoured us up because of that. All of these flocks, all of these, denominations, they're scattered, so they're easy to pick off. Satan can easily come in and say, well, this is that. And they don't believe it, and this is what they think, and this is how they act, and what about them? And I'm just saying, this is what came to my mind. And because everybody has pride, everybody is dressed accordingly for the occasion, they shall fall like pleasant vessels. Something beautiful, something that was so nice, still falls and is shattered, right? And it goes on to say in 35, it says, and the shepherds have no way to flee, nor the principal of the flock to escape. It says, a voice of the cry of the shepherds and the howling of the principal of the flock shall be heard, for the Lord has spoiled their pasture. That was a hit. The Lord has spoiled their pasture. And I was thinking, what is a pasture? It's a field of grass where the flock grows. But what color is the field? Green. Like the Lord has spoiled them getting their money? Oh, because of their dispersions? Because of that was a thought. The Lord has spoiled them getting their money with COVID, with all the other things that has happened, that has pulled people away from the church. Everybody is lukewarm. No one is on fire for the Lord. And all of these things pulled people away. And now you can hear the howling and the crying from the shepherds and the principals of the flock, because the Lord has spoiled their money. That's crazy. But that's what came to my mind. And it was just, wow. I don't know if y'all follow me on this one, but these are the things that you need to be mindful of going forward. You need to have a relationship with God. It's nobody else's responsibility to get you closer to God. You are supposed to get closer, because the pastors of the flock have put denominations in and events in and all these things in that is not teaching you enough or strengthening you enough. But the whole purpose of it is for you to strengthen yourself. The veil was torn so you can come directly to God. And the problem is, you are not coming directly to God. You're still looking for somebody to get you there. And the problem is, those that was trying to get you there had ulterior motives. They preyed upon a weakness of some to choose one over the other. And then they strengthened the divide between those. And thus you see us now, all divided, being conquered left and right. Anyone can say anything, because we won't stand on anything. We won't stand together. Family, again, I appreciate you for coming along. And as always, enjoy the journey.